Hello and welcome to Rifted Gamers. We are back for episode 26. The group is currently on the world of Palladium. We are playing Rifts, but it also is part of the Rifts Megaverse. So they are in Palladium, and they are just east of the Yinthroth jungle in the southern part of the Palladium world. They have discovered a map that is three-dimensional magic device, and they are tracking or trying to make their way towards what they believe is one of the 9 towers of the 9. They're not sure which god protects it, but their ultimate goal is to unlock these towers so that they can get the essence or the piece of their god and bring it back to his avatar and make it an offering so that they can form a conclave. A conclave is a group of people who make a pact with the god in order to bring his word or his church into a specific realm. And that is what they are trying to do. Remember, most of the people are playing themselves. We got Mr. Steen, who is playing Prometheus, who is his character has been rifted for how many years now? Gosh.
About a year. Game time about a year.
Game time about a year? Okay.
Yeah.
And then we have Becca, who has Nyneave, who's a fairy, and then her play yourself character, who is Rowan, and she actually rifted with that character in like 2005, around there. We have Jeffrey, who he is a longtime player, has had multiple play yourself characters. Unfortunately, his last one died 3 sessions ago, so he brought in a new one 2 sessions ago.
Lendl number 7.
Lendl number 7. Lucky number 7, right?
Here, actually.
Lendl number 7. And then we have Terry Lightfoot, who she joined us, 2018? 2018. And she has not died yet. Yes! 4 years of straight gaming.
Just lucky, I guess.
Yeah. And then we have Jolene, who I think she is on Jolene number 3.
Yep.
And then we have Jaden, who is playing Nazareth, who is his play yourself character, and he has been, the character has been in the game for a good, since probably 2010. How old is Jaden?
14.
Yes, that's right. About 2010. And then he's been playing since he was, how old were you? 10? 6. Well,
Yeah.
Actually playing for the...
Darth Jado?
Probably actually playing since I bet you...
Darth Jado.
Yeah, Darth Jado. That's what his first character name was, Darth Jado, who has morphed into Nazareth. But he's probably been playing since 2017 or 18, steadily. And then we have Brandon, who is playing the only non-play yourself character. But
You have one in the works.
yes, we do have one in the works.
For Origins.
Yeah, we're gonna do an Origins. We did his character creation a couple weeks ago, and that's anybody can watch that right now. But yeah, and we're gonna bring that character in sometime soon, hopefully, maybe next week. You gotta tell me when you're ready to do that, Brandon.
Okay. I'm trying to get so I've got a character for Quinn made as well, and then we can go through. The only thing we're waiting on is for Quinn to get their like the gear, you know, the special equipment saved for a rainy day.
Oh, okay. Um,
We're really close.
okay. Maybe we could do that next Friday
Yeah, that would,
if you're ready to do that. All right. Well, we'll jump right back into the game. You guys are traveling. I believe you were traveling towards a town.
Hey.
Uh, Buccaneers Junction, I believe.
Yes.
Oh, that's right. I introduced them as going towards the Ginthos. I forgot. You guys had decided to travel to Buccaneers Junction instead because it was closer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And quite frankly, nobody wants to go to the inn sloth unprepared.
Mm-hmm.
plus it's got a cool theme, so.
Correct.
Yeah.
Buccaneer Junction. Buccaneer.
Buccaneers Junction. All right. So the group has been traveling for several days towards Buccaneers Junction. You have seen a few creatures here and there. Most of them left you alone. The desert is always, the sands are shifting. You guys are kind of in the dunes area and have been traveling. Fortunately, you were able to find a road that it's kind of more of a broken road that you've been taking, and
Uh-oh.
in the last about every day's travel, you have found a well and a camping area. On the third night, there was a group of miscreants that were sharing the campsite with you. They didn't bother you too much, but they told you that Buccaneers Junction was only about a day and a half travel from there. They also told you stories of strange creatures late. Mechanical, or they described them, and with their descriptions, you figured they were some sort of mechanical devices, or it even sounded like maybe some kind of mechanical vehicle, but they were shaped as sandworms. You haven't heard one or seen one, but halfway through the next day, you guys come across a huge path that goes through the road, and you can tell that it must be one of these sandworms, as you can see where it was riding on the surface and had carved away a bunch of the sand down to the stone, and actually upheaved the road a little bit as it traveled on. You can smell
Ice.
smoke around the area. And you can see just a little bit of haze or smoke in the air.
Did they say anything
wanna
about
take
them
a-
being destructive?
Yes,
I mean,
they told you to beware of them because they
Okay.
kill anything in their path.
I want to take a look at the ground, like the very bottom of the path the sandworm took.
Okay.
Trying to see if it's like more drilled or if it's like treads or like gouges. Just like how is the rock itself marked?
There are about 3-inch gouges every
Deep or wide?
every
Diagonal.
they go across. It's kind of going not quite diagonal across the road, but it was going at an angle. Yes.
Okay, so like a 10-degree, 5-degree angle across.
Yes, and there's about 3-inch gaps and then 3-inch gouges. You can see where the rock was upheaved by this a little bit in the direction. So it looked like whatever the moving mechanism of it might be grabbing with like scales or something and moving itself like that.
Yeah. Okay. So either Tinker Gnomes had fun, or someone brought some serious tech to this place.
No.
Right. And technology isn't supposed to work really well here.
But if it works off of combustion and not nuclear,
True.
or even solid core,
Maybe it's steam.
or it could be steam, which would like
That might be why we
Tinker
smell
Gnomes.
smoke. Might be burning.
That makes sense.
That.
But this shit is way too regular to be natural.
It's definitely not natural.
Yeah, way too uniform.
Do you guys decide to follow this track, or do you continue on to the city?
Socks and Prometheus both are like, nope.
Okay.
Shit.
Yeah.
With that,
Yeah,
go
that's
ahead.
it.
Go ahead and Socks or Scott, go ahead and roll a 6-sided die.
Fuck.
Oh.
And this is going to be the final encounter before town, if there is an encounter.
Oh, come on, really? There we go.
Talk about some pressure.
What the heck? I said leave him alone. Penny?
I can't get to my... There we go.
One.
You can't get to roll 20?
I
you
get
got
it
it.
finally. I rolled a 6.
That's 6. Okay. Uh-oh. My camera's off a little bit. I'm going to go adjust it. But I'll talk. So you guys... You guys see what looks like the remains of a cart and 3 horses that are the horses are slaughtered. They're actually butchered. And
Butchered?
yeah, off the as you kind of go around the back. Yeah, as you go around the back of the cart, it's kind of like one of those gypsy wagons. There's also 3 corpses hanging upside down by their feet, and they have been butchered too. The meat has been quartered and taken off the bones.
These are humanoid?
Nice.
Yes, they are humanoid.
Any distinguishing marks on the cart or inside
Tracks.
the cart?
Just a circle with a cross extended over it.
Like an Irish cross?
Yes.
These may have been worshippers of Nazareth.
Flies are buzzing about.
So how old
Y'all mind
would
if
you...
we take an hour as I grab my e-tool for my bag?
You grab what?
My e-tool, shovel.
You grab your shovel? Okay.
Yeah.
You gonna bury him?
Well, how old was this, or how old is this approximately?
Ah. Roll a tracking
Okay,
That's what I
if
was
you have
doing.
that.
I do.
I rolled tracking but failed, so
I got. Oh, never mind.
What'd
Give
you
me
get?
just a minute.
How dark is the blood?
61.
Um,
And
you're not really sure.
actually, Nyneave has tracking. Give me just a minute.
Okay, how dark is the blood?
How dark is the blood? It's a dark red.
Is it still somewhat viscous or is it solid?
It's viscous. Probably.
I'm guessing whatever's inside the worm. 'Cause this was right next to the path, right?
No. This was a.
No?
You guys had passed up the worm path and traveled
Okay.
for a couple more hours.
Okay.
You are close enough where you can actually see the haze from the city off the
Okay.
ocean. You can also, every now and again, you see seagulls.
Sounds
Alright. Guys, this, whatever did this may still be nearby. This seems somewhat recent.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Well, there's no putrefaction, so there's no nasty smell.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
So, yeah.
it's the bodies are they might be sitting here for an hour.
Yeah.
That's what Nyneave would figure.
About how far from town are we? About an hour?
I mean, if we can see the smoke, probably a half hour at most.
Well, you guys are on foot. Remember that.
Right. So 2-ish hours probably.
Yeah.
Assuming forced march.
Not everybody has force march.
Hey, great time to learn it.
Hey!
Remember,
was
it
anybody
is
injured?
it is very hot. It is about
yeah, no.
it is about 110 degrees in
Yeah.
this
Yeah, we're in a desert.
desert.
Ouch.
God, I hope we have enough water.
Yeah.
The wagon is actually in pretty good shape.
Yeah, we got water. We've been getting water every day.
Mm-hmm.
So as long as we,
Alright.
So are we gonna take the hour to for Lendl to bury these guys, or?
I mean, it's sand.
It shouldn't take that long to dig and see
I
how
wouldn't mind a moment to meditate and regain my energies.
So you had been traveling for what, 3 days. So you're if you haven't used any
No rest?
well, yes,
No.
you've been traveling with rest.
Oh, for 3 days. Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, yeah, we're about ready for a nap.
If that's the case, I would be back to full.
Yeah.
I'm always
Yeah.
3 days.
There we go. Buccaneers Junction.
You know, it occurs to me it may have been Servants of the Nine who did. Well, no. You said the corpses were butchered, like harvested for meat.
Harvested, yes.
Huh.
Might be more orcs in the area.
Or what's in the area?
well, we should be able to find something laying around or tracks or something to be able to tell, who did this. But I failed my tracking roll and Lightfoot failed hers, so
Oh,
anybody else have
Actually,
it?
Lightfoot didn't
Well,
make
I'll do
one,
mine.
so
I did mine, but I failed mine.
Yeah, I failed mine too. I didn't bother to tell anybody I did it.
Alright, 20. I passed my tracking check.
Everybody failed their
Never mind.
tracking.
Hey, no, I got mine. Nice and easy.
I think you're the only one who succeeded.
Yes.
Yeah.
You must have rolled a die 20.
Yeah,
Cheater. Just kidding.
I don't even see his roll.
So you guys, you look
It's above yours.
around, definitely bipedal creatures. You can't tell if their boots, it's in sand.
Right.
So it doesn't make a footprint. But you don't see any like dragon tails, or it doesn't look like people, with 4 feet or anything like that, you can definitely tell that there's horse tracks in the sand. They go up over the dune, but they're disappearing. They're almost
Rapidly.
they're almost 50% disappeared every time the wind from the north comes. It blows over the sand. You do see there's a little bit of burnt. The wagon is a little bit burnt, but the fire is out. It's still hot to the touch.
So are these things totally skinned, like totally butchered, or does it look like somebody may be coming back?
They're totally butchered out. There's
Okay.
they took all the back strap. They took the thigh meat, the buttocks. They
Choice cuts.
Yes. If you there's no heads. The heads are gone. You don't see them around anywhere.
Brain pudding.
The hearts are taken out. The livers are gone and the kidneys are taken.
Huh.
The only stomachs are even taken, and some of the intestines. Like they pretty much
Well, they
took.
can use the stomach for a water or,
Right.
water bag or something like that. So that doesn't surprise me. Waste not, want not, right? Yep.
Were the horse hides left behind or no?
The horses are gone. There's just
I thought you said they were butchered
Yeah.
too. Were the hides left?
no. The hides are gone.
Okay.
Probably some of the smaller bones too, because they can use those for tools.
Yeah.
The hooves?
Hooves are gone.
They didn't waste any time.
They didn't waste anything.
That's right.
Nope.
I mean, there's bones. They're still hanging. Like the feet are still hanging.
I mean, I wouldn't be shocked if they collected the blood too.
There's a lot of blood on the ground.
Yeah, okay.
You can tell where they bled them out.
You can make stuff out of blood too, so they might have collected some of it. But
Yeah, there's not enough blood to be all the blood from the 3 bodies and the 3 horses.
Right.
I mean, the horses could have been mules also, or oxen.
Well, we can tell the difference from the skeletal structure what they were.
Yeah. Can you?
I can.
Much broader on oxen.
and the
So
doctor could-
Was it 70? I guess not.
they were definitely not horses. But the heads are gone. Remember, the heads of all the bodies are gone.
Right.
The shoulder structure on bovine versus horse on equine is very different.
Yeah, they're broader.
Okay. Anyways,
Michael's like, we better get out of here before we get blamed for doing this shit.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yes.
I don't think we need to
can go.
follow them. We'll just keep on going.
Okay.
alright.
So, you guys continue on to town. You go up over a small hill and you drop down into, a valley. The valley is pretty much an oasis. Once you start going down, there is the desert sand has been trying to reclaim this area, but you do see light trees. Looks like they've been planted recently, and some rolling hills that go down to the ocean. The town is what looks like a town of at least 20,000, maybe 30,000. There's
Pretty big for this time.
large buildings. You can see some sort of maybe early 20th century factories that are belching smoke into the sky. There is a double wall around the city, a small one that goes around what looks like some farmland as you come down, and then a larger one that goes down probably the merchants area and the wealthier citizens. The first wall is only about 15 feet high, whereas the other one looks at least double.
Hey, Rowan, what color does this town show up on the map?
What color?
All the towns seem to show up as red.
All the towns are red.
That might have just been the color they used.
Well,
It's a
You could
magic
compare-
map, right?
You
It
could
is-
compare it against Lendaria.
compared, I mean, for Retribution, they all show up as red.
Now, that makes sense.
You
Yeah.
can see there's about 3 caravans starting to leave the city. One is going off to the west, and 2 is coming towards you guys as you guys are dropping down into the hill or down into the valley. It takes another 45 minutes to get to the gate. You pass the caravan. You notice there are a couple humans. It looks like a guy in a cloak with a bow. You can't really see his face though. He's kind of like his head
Should
is
we
down.
warn them about the carnage down the road?
No.
I say keep our head down
They
and
probably end up blaming us for it.
Mm-hmm. Well, if we don't say something, they might blame us for it.
Well, they might not know who we are.
They might not even know enough about the death to think it was us. Cause it's been an hour, hour and a half. By the time they get there, 3 to 4 hours has gone by. It could have just happened.
Mm-hmm.
They can't, so I'm not worried about it.
You do notice there's a small, what looks like a flag coming off the little caravan leader, and it looks like there is 2 lions that are facing outwards, and the scales of justice on the inside of them.
We don't give a shit about what happens to them.
Exactly.
If we're lucky, they'll be a
magic
repeat.
war, or not magic war, war, Natosan war.
Natosan lore. This could be a house or definitely has something to do with Aruba, probably, you guys think, or justice. The 2 lions, you remember seeing that before in like the Hastings crest?
Huh. I know why the, everything's showing up
I'm
red.
thinking the scales were from the.
Why is everything showing up red?
Because
Rugra.
of the 9.
Yeah, this
They,
is,
the towns around here are affiliated with the gods of the 9.
Oh.
Which is bad for us. So we probably should be
Do we have-
low key on the whole thing.
right.
There are, you can see
Yeah.
in the harbor, there are about 6 large ships and several small fishing ships. We're talking like the triple gunned, galleons.
Does anybody have any, very obvious signs of Natosan? Or,
You to cover them.
yeah. I don't know if we
The
can
only
go to
thing I'll
war
do
with
is,
the
like,
entire...
Pop off a few of my patches, go fuzzy for a little bit.
You have patches?
I ripped it in my OCPs.
Right, with your American flag.
Yeah.
So,
Like,
you,
flag, name, affiliation, rank. Pretty
so
much the only thing I'll leave is my unit patch.
So just so everybody's clear from this point until we get back to where we came from, Prometheus is Rusty Shackelford.
That's right.
And Socks, he can be Socks, but he's a wolf. He's not a dog wolf. He's from, yeah. So.
Oh, okay.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
So he's gonna be walking on all fours then?
No, no,
No.
no. Dog boy.
Oh no. There are
Wolfen are.
two-legged creatures.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and they're from, if I remember right, they're from across the ocean or across the sea. Anyway, there's enough of them here that he'll pass for a wolf.
That caravan quickly it goes by you, and there's some other travelers that seem to be leaving the city. You get to the first wall, and there are two guards. One is just, it looks like he's whittling something ornate. It looks like a figurine of some sort. It's about 16 inches tall and a good 6 inches wide, and he's just some kind of character he's making. The other one has it looks like a quiver of javelins and scale mail, but he has a turban, and he's very like dressed in desert colors and garbs, and they're both very like covered from the sun. There is some kind of strange. You see some piping. It looks like either like bamboo of some sort that there's water traveling through, and it has like a system that rigs up over the guard station, and it's dripping like water down, making it a little cooler for the guards.
Do they stop us or anything as we?
Well, I'm going to go up to him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
As you approach them, you're walking in. Most of you are in pretty strange armor.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
One of them says, just kind of looks at you. Where do you hail from?
Well, we're originally from, well, across the ocean, but we're looking for lodging.
If you have coin, there's lodging. There's lodging in the town, of course. The Triple Dragon Inn. Or there's the Halls of Justice.
Uh-huh. Both sound acceptable. Thank you.
There's also the more common places.
All right. They should be easy to find. They're not in a specific part of the city.
Oh no, they're down the main strip. This is the main road.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you.
There'll be safe lodging around, not so far. He spits. He spits something out onto the ground, and it's almost like a oily chew. And then you see him take what looks like strands of some kind of plant, and he tears off a bite and just starts chewing it some more.
All right. Well, thank you, good sir, and I bid you good day.
There's no good day in the deserts. Not here in the Baylor wastelands.
Well,
He coughs,
do the best you can.
spits some stuff up. You, Dr. Asclepius, do notice a little blood in that one.
Ah,
Ooh.
I'm thinking. Yeah. Do you have consumption or anything like? I could help. I'm a doctor.
Doctor, what is that?
Healer?
It's
Herbalist?
it's
Pharmacist?
something we have across the ocean. It's like an herbalist or a healer.
Oh, I ain't got much use for an herbalist.
All right.
There,
Well then.
the last one gave me this to chew upon.
Does it seem to help?
Little bit.
Ah. Well, I'll
What do you charge?
Well, you've already seen someone, so seems he's given you something for the symptoms. So I think you're good.
Move along.
All right. And I go back to the group and we move on. Tell them
You
about the lodging.
you enter the walls. Remember, these walls are 15 feet high. They're about 8 feet thick. You can tell from the construction that it's probably just like a mound of dirt and then rocks put around the outside of it. It's hastily built, but looks like it's been there a long time. There is moss that has been growing on it, and there's a guard tower about every half a mile. But if you guys have any telescopic vision or anything, you can tell that not all the guard posts are full.
Our man.
Yeah, not all of them are manned. You can see some old siege equipment that is broken in some of the fields and overgrown. And as you move along, you go about a quarter of a mile, and then the actual town starts popping up. Most of the town out here, outside the main wall, they're made of mud huts, some rock. They have wooden roofs with like banana leaves as the covering.
The thatch.
This part of the town looks very sand worn. Like when there's sandstorms, they're pretty bad for this section. You can see
It's
where
surf territory.
yeah, and you can see where there's people, lines and lines of them actually. There must have been a sandstorm recently because there's a bunch of people basically putting sand into the back of carts and buckets, and they're wheeling the sand back outside the wall.
Do we want to register with the Adventurers Guild while we're here, or?
I remember the last time you registered with an Adventurers Guild, how well that went.
I placed that solely on that asshole.
Adventures Guild
Yes, he was an asshole. I'm not blaming you.
Like,
in the town of our enemy?
That was done, it was taken care of, and you fucked that up.
He screwed you, yeah. No, it's cool. I'm just letting you know. I don't trust the Adventurers Guild
That's fair.
at all.
Why is that?
Because of the way they screwed us the last time we dealt with them.
Honestly, I still put most of it on that asshole.
That was funny.
I'm sorry, but
It's all good.
fucking hell.
Yeah, I know. It's all good. So, we want to go to either the hotel with lions, or
Or the three dragons?
yeah, or some more common. We don't want to go anywhere near the halls of justice.
As you come into the towns, you don't see these buildings that he's talking about. You think those are in the inner wall, but you do
Right.
come across Inn of the Elder Tree.
Does it look large enough to accommodate our group?
It is a 3-story inn. Roughly looks very Western, you would say, in its construction.
Western as in cowboys or
Yes,
Western
Western
as in...
cowboys, wood, a lot of wood and adobe on the
Slightly
for the
raised
foundation.
buildings.
Yeah, adobe bricks. There's a walkway that's made of wood on this thing. 3 of the buildings in this part of the town actually look like that. And there is a gentleman sitting in a chair on the porch, and it's covered. And there's screens around the porch, which is very uncommon.
What kind of screens? Like wooden screens,
Like
or
window screens,
actual
but yes,
No, weird.
straight
They're-
window screens?
they're reddish.
Like
In,
fly
Netting?
yes, like fly screens.
God damn.
Town.
Who the fuck started this town? Because I like last time I checked, Layton's stuck in 1650.
Who? What'd you say?
I said, who is running this place? Because they got industrialization, they've got, I'm not gonna say high tech, but modern accoutrements in the freaking commoner area.
The
this
screening,
place
the screens, when you look at them, they don't look. They're not made of metal wire. They're made of like a string of some sort.
Look,
Yeah,
Okay.
It's
like mosquito netting.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Still,
It is-
even the factories.
It is.
Are
It is.
like-
Yeah. It is fine
It-
craftsmanship, though.
Yeah, something's going on because Palladium should be in like mid 17th century as far as technology goes.
You don't see any vehicles.
Nobody's carrying any sidearms.
You haven't
yeah,
seen
yeah,
any
yeah.
sidearms. However,
how is John Wilson hiding his weapons, by the way?
he's not. They're just sticking up behind his back.
Okay.
People are giving you guys a wide berth. You do hear sound. I mean, because John Wilson is 6'6". He is a huge, and he looks like a football. He's a huge human being.
I'm
Right.
17.
If
Oh,
anyone
sorry.
asks if-
He's 7'2". Sorry.
Hey guys, if anyone asks about our shit, we got it from Tinker Gnomes.
Sia's like, yeah, Tinker Gnomes. Why don't we, do we want to kind of keep it down low and maybe stay in the common area?
That's what I'm thinking.
At least until I can get my hands on some
And we don't
old
want to
sand.
draw any more attention than we need to.
Lightfoot,
Sure.
Lightfoot, do you have any, like, can you make some, like, bug repellent? I mean, I'm sure, you know, there might be bed bugs and shit in these common areas. But
Mhm. They'll be-
I have enough herbs that I could probably rig something up.
nice. Yeah, I suggest everybody, like, we, don't sleep on their shit.
With an 11.
Okay.
Got some
You
wet
you
balls,
do
something.
need some tea tree oil of some sort. You need a couple more ingredients.
Well, anything that's got enough citronol in it, like mint, lemon balm, freaking.
Where did it go? Son of a bitch.
Basically anything that smells harsh, or it's got a strong smell when you break
Right.
it, has citronol in it, which
Peppermint,
is
lemon
good for.
balm,
I could picture
Peter.
us a magic tent.
Oh.
Hey,
Magic
If y'all can get
That
me
just
like
sounds
a bolt of
dirty.
cloth,
It does.
Make a perception when you kind of say that.
Say what?
Damn.
I'll just roll for you guys. So Spartan, you kind of look around and you notice that there's not a whole you don't see well, you don't have magic. Sorry.
No, I don't have it.
But you don't see obvious
however,
magic symbols.
Hey,
anywhere.
Morphin?
Yes.
This dimension is very,
Anti-magic.
absolutely fucking against supernatural abilities of that nature,
Yes.
unless they come from gods themselves. So,
You know,
if you do that, there can't be any witnesses.
yeah.
Oh, I'll make sure there are no witnesses. I pull out my SMG.
That is what I was saying, but
No.
Oh, okay.
not
just-
in town. Not in town. Actually, Nyneave and Ry-lo-kin are hiding, right?
Ry-lo-kin
If you tell
is
us.
sitting on Morphin's shoulder.
Yeah,
Are you wearing any kind of hood, Morphin?
I have my desert outfit on, so I have scarves and.
Oh yeah, she's under your scarves, right next to your neck.
Oh.
some love bites, huh?
Yeah, she peeks out of your scarf, but she's staying in there because the sun's so damn hot. It's burning her naked ass.
My neck hair is tingling.
Yeah.
Nyneave.
Nyneave, where have you been?
Nobody told her to hide. So she's probably
I'm
just
just
flying
gonna
along.
discreetly recuff my my blouse so that I have the wizard sleeve going. Says Nyneave, would you mind hiding?
Yeah. Where do you want me to hide? Oh, I go invisible.
Okay.
That works too. That's
go
a much
invisible.
better option.
Luckily nobody's really seen you. You're like the size of a large dragonfly anyways.
Right.
The rest of you, I mean, they're looking at the wolfen
Yeah.
and
We're a strange
the
group,
juicer that are like humongous.
towering over everyone.
Some of the
You know-
kids come up. They're playing, kick the can in the street, and they're just kind of looking at the wolfen.
He grins at him, but his tongue hangs out.
Oh,
He's got his
yeah.
tongue a little over the side of his mouth.
They jump back
Now-
when he looks at them, and they go behind a cart. There's
I
about
was gonna say, if y'all can get me a bolt of cloth, I can make some cloaks for some of y'all, but they just wouldn't work. There's no point.
This is Sox's first time in Palladium.
Yeah.
He's loving it. All the attention.
I'm just dying a little on the inside.
Necessarily a good thing.
you see 3 horsemen approaching from the city. They are in light leather armor that's has patches of studded leather armor.
Is it simple or complex design?
Pretty simple.
Are they
Right.
coming at us like they're going to question us, or are they?
They were coming at a running pace, and then as they're approaching you, they kind of slow down, and they're
That's encouraging.
coming to your
They're two
direction.
very large creatures,
Befuddle.
probably scared the hell out of them.
Yeah.
Befuddle.
Befuddle.
Mm-hmm.
Are you doing all 3 of them?
Yeah.
So you're doing channeling. Go ahead and roll a 20-sided die to see if you can channel.
Okay.
And how much does that cost?
It's a fairy.
Oh, it's your fairy power.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
So. Oh no, I got a 1.
So, yeah, you fuck up and you befuddle yourself.
Oh no. Oh no. Please
Where
stay
am I?
invisible. Please stay invisible.
Who am I? Do I become
It makes
Invisible?
you no. It just
Oh, okay.
makes you. You can't think. You're just like out of it.
You're high.
Yeah.
Mom?
It would make sense that fairies have that spell.
So, yeah, you can't make any tangible sounds like that. No
Oh,
word,
oh,
no
okay.
form. Yeah, Befuddle's really good against magic users.
So these guys are coming up to us, or
Yep.
they're going by, and then we stop.
One of them lowers his half spear down at you. They say something to you in a language. You're not
What
really
language?
sure. You don't know.
Northern, Eastern, Western.
Is it Elven? Because I know Elven.
Eastern.
It's not Spanish.
It is not. It is not Spanish.
Because Fox speaks Spanish.
It is Eastern tongue.
Okay, we don't know.
I have tongues.
So you have tongues? Are you gonna cast it?
You cast tongues?
I have tongues.
Don't.
Okay. Do you cast tongues?
Yes.
Remember, she does look like a priest.
Yeah,
She
That's
steps
great.
out, and it's a priest of Basset. So, like, you
okay.
you say your tongues.
It's sort of blend in.
He's saying, "Who are you, strangers? You are not allowed in our town." As he's pointing a spear towards Socks. Your kind is not allowed here.
No wolfing allowed?
They turn to you. Ah, you speak our tongue. Wolfen are not allowed in our town. They are
At
feral.
least here.
They're what?
They are feral animals.
No, this one's not. He's quite tame and domesticated.
You hear Michael Sia in your head, and he says, "Tell him that he's your slave."
Stay out of my goddamn
Oh,
head.
he's my slave, my servant. He does my bidding as I.
Ah,
And
Where-
I'm gonna say back, I hope somebody told Socks this.
No, he's oblivious. He's still looking around.
where
Right.
are his papers?
Where are his papers? Well, I'm gonna lean into somebody and go, what are we gonna do?
Hold on.
No, that's why I'm gonna say it to somebody else in our
Okay.
group. They can't understand me either, correct?
So tell him we're not from this land. Who is he to question your ownership of this slave?
Okay, we're not from here, and, what gives me the right to question my ownership of this slave?
All slaves must be registered.
With
Where
who?
we're from.
Not where we're from. We came from across the ocean.
Ah.
We don't have such laws there.
Well, then certainly when you got off the boats onto the docks, you saw the register. You have not.
No, we
Ah,
have not.
well,
Let him come from the docks.
I am Marshal Herring. You are.
Greetings.
I am finding you 2 silver pieces for not having documents.
Okay, well, I'll dig in my purse and give him 2 silver pieces.
You have silver?
I think so.
I do, if she doesn't. I have pieces of 8.
So, actually, what I think I have is credits.
Yeah,
So who's our bank?
you have
I
credits.
have silver.
Okay,
I'll
so
I'll hand her 2 silver.
Nyneave would
yeah,
have
Actually, I'll hand her
Nyneave is
3.
befuddled. Never mind. Marshall Herrings?
And
Marshal
we'll
Herring.
see if
Yes,
paper. Herring?
Marshal
Was he
Herring.
fit?
You hand him the 2 silver?
Yep.
He says, "Ah, You see him take his belt pouch out and put the 2 silver in it. Puts it back on the side. He says,
Oh,
Yes.
what a dick.
I
50
suggest to
bits
you
on
that
stamps.
I suggest to you that you go to the register and register your slave.
I will do that.
If I see
Very
you
much.
in town again, you'll find will be much larger.
Okay,
You
I
have
will make sure that's done.
you
Sock says, good luck with that.
are you Socks can't understand him.
No, he didn't understand.
You know what I'm saying?
Are you staying here at the Elder Tree?
I'm actually looking for lodging, but yes, this is probably where we'll be staying.
In that case, I will be back here tomorrow at noon to check your papers.
Okay,
That gives you a little over 26 hours.
thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
It's been a pleasure.
You are responsible for any damage he does.
I understand.
And
I take full responsibility.
he tips his strange looking. His hat is weird. It's between like a
A bicorn?
Hi, Papa.
yes. It's a bicorn. Yes,
I don't
A
like that guy.
tricorn?
a bicorn.
No, a bicorn.
A
And
bicorn?
he tips it and he goes about his way.
So is
Pretty
everybody
please.
in this town showing up as red?
No,
Okay, so,
no.
Well, that's
I will
strange because the
explain to-
town is showing up red.
Maybe it's not what you think. Maybe it means something else.
Does anyone know what town Mia set up in?
Mia? Who?
Mia? Who's Mia?
I know she set up along coastal town. She was a Templar of the Sun Goddess, whose name I'm not going to say out loud here.
Her first.
Yeah.
Her first Templar.
Yeah, that one.
Yes.
Where?
She actually, as far as I remember, she should be nearby, somewhere along this coastline.
It would be nice to be able to locate Prometheus's son, since his wife is probably dust. Or his girlfriend is probably dust.
I'll bring. Oh, why don't we get lodging
Scorpius.
first, and then
No,
I can bring
son.
up the map.
He never saw him be born. His girlfriend was expecting when he left.
I need to use
But-
the restroom.
She's likely dead.
Oh, okay. Do we need to take a break?
Do you want to take a break?
We've only been gaming for like an hour.
Okay. I just don't want to miss anything. I can wait for a
I-
break.
Do you guys need a bathroom break?
I could take one.
Okay, why don't we do a bathroom break? Becca doesn't want to miss out on anything, so we'll do a little break for a minute.
Red.
Go ahead.
Okay.
You know, we have the bathroom down here too, so
I know, but I also want to get more soup.
please don't take an hour.
I'm not gonna take an hour.
Jane, you want to take this bowl upstairs?
Well, if you're gonna go upstairs, then do you want to put some more soup in my bowl?
There's not a lot.
How is there not a lot of soup? We made a shit ton. Did you have 2 bowls?
I did.
Oh yeah, it was good stuff.
Well, can
Well,
you just give
yeah,
me
maybe-
what's in there?
Get Mom a bowl of soup. He's like, no, I want it for myself.
Okay.
So we're just gonna be
Okay.
on a little break. Anybody have any character questions while we're on break?
2. I need to do my ability roll real quick, and can I get my monthly bonus in coin this month?
Just a minute. I wish I knew how to type. Your coin. Your bonus
my
in
monthly
coin.
my monthly subscription bonus.
What are you talking about? I've not done that in ages.
I was lied to, Jolene.
What are you talking me
Oh
for?
no, you get that in credits.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's in credits. Sorry.
Alright.
In coin, that would make it way
It's worth a shot.
way too easy.
It would be.
But it would be nice.
Michael C is like, perhaps we should find a, one of those people that exchange coins.
A money
Oh.
changer.
A money changer. Yeah. Those guys. A banker? Or we
A
should.
money changer was its own profession in this, well, on Earth at least, in this day and age.
Yeah, we're role playing.
Shutting up now.
Perhaps.
We'll find the first bank of Rome.
Yeah, perhaps we could find a money changer or someone to sell. We probably don't have too much money. Anybody have coinage from this area?
There's that work currency.
I've got some coins. I've got a few gold and some silver. I got about 59, 58 silver. Well, I have 57 silver now.
Ah.
But that's it.
Be right back.
Okay. 57 silver. Anybody else have coins?
I'll be back.
All right. Sorry, we're on break. I know. No role playing. Oh. It looks like we got a couple viewers. Anybody have any questions about our game while we're on break? No. It's all good.
Oh, whoops. Oh, it doesn't. It looks like we're still on break.
We are on break, but if you have any questions, character questions, or anything you want to do, I'm just sitting here.
No, but wow, Prometheus had a son.
Yes,
Spoiler.
supposedly. There was a lady that he knocked up in this realm somewhere.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So, when do you think your brother wants to play?
It may be a while. Like,
Okay.
it's just a matter of getting to the brain spot for it.
Right. No problem. And then you gotta finish Quinn's character.
That shouldn't take long. I just have to kick Quinn's butt and get her to work on the sack.
On a sack? On a go bag?
A wrist bag.
Nice.
I know you can.
See, you're gonna do that, and then he's gonna pull her from a month from before.
No, it's I pull from the day you decide your characters are done and you're rifting.
Which is it's gonna be weird because like I thought we were gonna do it last weekend, so I had all my stuff and then I took it out. So.
Oh, we didn't. Why didn't we do it last weekend?
I think there was technical difficulties.
Probably.
And, yeah, we like switched to the next day, and so.
Right. Yeah.
And
I always forget.
So you said we were outside a lodge named the Elder Pine.
The Elder Tree. And Marshall Herring is the marshal of these parts.
I wonder if you guys trust the lawyer to, write up
Lawyer.
paper.
That's the
There are
lawyer.
no conclave members here at all.
Nobody's conclave member
Nyneave
except for the
Oh, that's right.
The room is gone.
This is the quest.
I'm a conclave member.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, Ry-lo-kin.
Are you though? Last we
I thought
saw.
your ring was missing.
Yeah.
Why would my ring be missing?
We don't know. That's what we're trying to find out.
Huh. That's weird.
We don't even know why we're here.
We don't? I thought we're supposed to go to that tower.
We could go to the tower.
Yeah. We gotta go to one of the towers of the 9.
Well, now that we know about those towers of the 9, we'll still go there.
What do you mean you know about it?
We didn't know about it last week.
I heard something about towers, but I didn't know why. Is that where the essence is that we're supposed to be looking for?
It's gotta be. Right?
Yeah.
Wasn't there?
Yep.
There was essences in the. Remember? Maybe we have to do Shiva's tower again.
Ooh, I hope not.
Since it's a new conclave. You think that those essences are gone? Or do we have to find your old
Conflicts are
bodies?
new, but gods do not change.
They don't?
At least not like that. I thought they weren't affected by the resets.
What do you mean the resets? What are you talking about?
Crazy person stuff.
Yeah. There's a lot of you coming from your time that are crazy.
It's the times.
Yep. Hey, for the times we lived in, if you weren't crazy, you were wrong.
Oh shoot, I didn't want to do that.
I saw an article today that said 60% of college students today have mental illness.
What?
That
What?
seems a little low.
I think so too.
A little low.
Yeah.
No, I'm serious. I am serious.
Is that because all of their parents were raised by hippies and so they had to deal with weird shit?
Well, now they have to deal with e-bullying. You know, they don't even get a break when they go home. They get bullied constantly by their
E-bowling.
peers.
What is that?
And not to mention all of the negative things that they're getting into a lot sooner now that they have cell phones early.
Yeah. I know Jasmine's going to college next week and she's got 2 other roommates.
Jasmine.
Yep.
Justin's kid,
About something.
Justin and
Oh, that's
Joanne.
right. That's right. And she's got 2 roommates that she can't.
Yeah, there's 3 in a dorm room. That's
Yeah,
gonna be
it's a
interesting.
pretty good sized room.
I hope so.
Although, I never did. I have stayed in the OSU dorms on we went to a convention for work once, and some of those rooms are actually pretty good size. So I'm guessing they'll put the 3 in a pretty good sized room. And but the other thing is that the dorms are co-ed.
Yes.
Are they really? Wow.
Yeah.
Most college dorms are now.
Mm-hmm.
I think they may still have male and female dorms, but they also have
Co-ed.
co-ed.
So
I joined AARP. I am officially an old monkey.
There we go. Get some light in here.
You can get benefits if you switch over to consumer cellular.
I don't pay for my cell phone, so I'm pretty happy with what I have.
You know what? That's fair. That is fair.
Although I think my daughter would like to switch from T-Mobile to something else.
That is a good
Yeah.
idea.
I pay too much for my
Yeah,
cell phone.
T-Mobile is now with AT&T, and AT&T's political agenda is not ours.
Are you guys talking about cell phone companies?
Yes.
Yes.
We're still on break.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, we're just on We're on break right now. We're waiting for everybody to
She
come
thought it was
back.
in game.
Yeah. Oh, that's so
We're
funny.
gonna start our own cell phone company in Palladium.
Oh, let's do that.
Well, you know, I do
Somebody
have my
has
cell
something.
phone with me, so we could.
Well, somebody has a whorehouse. I can't remember who it is now.
Nyneave.
And I
What does that got to do with cell phones?
Oh, I know who it is.
Nyneave.
Nyneave.
Mm-hmm.
The Eiffel Tower.
Yep, the Eiffel Tower.
Yep.
Poor Nyneave.
Nyneave has a
And just out of
what?
curiosity, how many windows does that building have?
Does it have windows?
Well, any building named the Eiffel Tower should probably have them, yeah.
I have some friends that are currently on a trip through Europe, and the photos that she's been posting have been fabulous.
Oh, yeah?
They're in Venice right now, but they've been to Paris and some place else I can't remember.
I would love to go on a trip to Europe.
I suspect it was her son's graduation trip from high school.
Oh, yeah?
And God knows I remember I met her before she even decided she wanted to have kids. And then they decided to only have one. She used to work for community case management for the developmental disabilities.
Uh-huh.
That's how I met her. She was a case manager for a couple of my folks that I worked with. Okay, I think it's my turn now. It's just about the time. And
All right, yeah, we're just waiting. I see we got a couple viewers on. Welcome to Rifted Gamers. If you have any questions, just write them down. I'll answer them while we're on break here. You guys are gonna have fun.
Uh-oh.
Not really.
Oh, we have to go get